Tell us why it's important that the antiquities that have left Egypt be returned.
You know, it's a part of the Egypt legacy, and it belongs to Egypt. But also in the same time, I'm not asking for all the objects that left Egypt to come back. If you do have artifacts at the Metropolitan Museum that came to the Met long time ago, you have the right for it. But if you do have anything at the Metropolitan Museum that's stolen from Egypt with evidence that a statue came from a tomb that we know of, or they cut a relief from a tomb, this is what we should return it back. But also in the same time, I'm after 5 unique artifacts only that I believe that they should come back to Egypt, like the Rosetta Stone, the bust of Nefertiti, the Zodiac at the Louvre, the statue of the architect of the second pyramid at Museum of Fine Arts in Boston, the statue of the architect of the Great Pyramid at Hildesheim Museum. Then I'm not really after everything, but I'm after what is stolen from Egypt. Like we do have at the St. Louis Art Museum, a mask of a person called Ka Nefer. We have evidence that this mask is stolen in 1966 from the store at Saqqara. And the director of the museum do not want to return it back. And this is not really fair. But in our new law now that I'm changing, and the parliament will approve it, that I can take people to court in Egypt. Like I can take this director of St. Louis Art Museum to court in Egypt, and we can have a decision against him. And this will return many artifacts that we need.
Do you think that world opinion is swaying in your favor?
Oh, yes. I met in Egypt last week a lady, a 9 years old young American lady, and she is collecting signatures from people to support me. And you have many young Americans who really do that. They support me because they know that my cause is right and justice.
You've been involved with archaeology for a long time, and it's become more of an important source of economic development in Egypt, has it not?
Yes, it is. I really believe that we still did not use archaeology more for the economy. I began to use this now for sending artifacts, and we began to be partners. Like an exhibit like this, Egypt take more the money that the people who are arranging the exhibit and the museums. We also began to make replica now, that Egypt will have the right only for the replica, and this will make us to make lots of money for the preservation of the monuments, and we have the right, the copyright of pyramids and statues and things like that, that no one can do, and that will really raise the economy and make Egypt to gain money, not only for the economy, but also that we can use for the preservation of the Egyptian monuments.
And also the training of the archaeologists has become more important and very scientifically focused.
It is the most important for me to train the young archaeologists, and I do have a big program started 7 years ago, and now I can tell you that I have people in the department who can really take care and preserve these monuments for the future.